He'll do it himself. There he goes. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the counter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass, it's Knight. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Bringing the heat. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. Dances away to buy time. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good three-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Swings it out to the flat. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Dukes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Alston. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got the screen set up. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit them with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Got it set up on the outside. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
To the air, it's Barnett. Oh, better look out. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Dukes are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes the easy one to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Auburn.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn! The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Dukes will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start the third quarter with the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Using his legs, it's Alston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this...
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. To the ground with the back. And the ball's out there after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On the move. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Knight. The sure hands, it's Cobb. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Auburn lines up quickly. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on third down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Fields.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. The give to the left. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to throw, it's Barnett. That's caught, it's Alston. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Dukes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out to the back. Inside the 25. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Looking to throw.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know
it's a seam wide open. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight ends set on 3rd and goal. Let's go. He'll go to the sneak. Sneaks it in. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanchez. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Dukes are on the move. Just keep slinging it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
He lost one down the sideline. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So here comes the Auburn offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dough.
Fires it incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to run it. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 24 over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Dukes in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That's reeled in. It's Alston. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. No huddle here for the offense.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Fires left. Got it! Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on fourth and goal. On the snap, it's Singleton. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right